This is a Nova Smart ring that captures all sorts of data, such as sleep data, your blood oxygen level, your heart rate, so much sort of information, even your temperature as well, and it monitors it and tells you on how you can live a better, healthy life. So stay tuned while we dive closer into this device, and we're going to have a look at it and the app and its layout, and we're going to unbox it and review it and see the journey of ordering this ring and seeing if it's any good or not. But look at that, look at all that technology in such a small, lightweight ring. Stay tuned guys, we're going to check this out. So let's get straight into this. What are you first introduced with when you order your Nova Smart ring? So as soon as you set your order and you begin it, you get this ring sizing kit sent over to you, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Now most smart ring companies do this now. They send over a ring sizing kit. Oops. And here we have multiple different ring sizes. So we go from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And then here we have a few little notes on how to choose the right ring for you. So you choose your finger, choose the wearing position, test the fit and try it on for 24 hours and make sure that it's comfortable and it fits really nice and snug and it doesn't rotate as you go about your day-to-day basis. So that's how you know and determine your ring size. So for me it would be size 11. So if I go ahead and put that on, there you go, nice and snug, perfectly on. Now you guys must have wondered, where have you been? You haven't posted any videos for a long time. You must notice I've got a different ring over here now. So yes, I did get married. I am now married. So sorry for the delay in any videos. But yeah, my wife got me this lovely ring, and now I'm going to review this lovely ring. So let's go ahead and let's wait for the delivery of the main ring now. So once you've given back the ring size and told Nova Smart which ring size you are, they'll go ahead and get ready your actual smart ring, and then next thing you know, here comes your smart ring ready in its box. So here is the box. It's nice and small, compact, looks pretty nice and sleek, and we have the little Nova ring logo on top over there. Introduced straight with this card over here, Nova Smart. Nova Smart, nature's charisma of visual banquet brings optimistic tech for the greater good it sings, vibrant health with every step it shows, abundant welfare in the unity we grow. Nice. Now I might sound a little bit off because I'm a little bit ill right now. I've got a sore throat, so sorry if I sound a bit weird. And immediately we're introduced with the ring, Nova Smart, the ring, and what size it is as well. So there it is, our size 11 that we ordered. Let's move that to the side. What else are we introduced with? We are introduced with the user manuals and quick start guides, which of course we will definitely need. Quick guide over here, super simple to power up your ring. You want to connect the ring to its charging dock. You want to download the Nova Ring app. You want to open the Nova Ring app, make an account, sign up, and then you can pair your ring through the app. When the ring is done charging, it will flash red, and when the ring is fully charged, it will flash green. Now you got to remember the little tactical marker. It's a small dimple pattern on the ring that will go on your palm side, so that will go underneath over here. So we'll go through that when we put on the ring as well. And you want to make sure there's no gap between your finger and your ring. You want to make sure it's nice and tight and snug so that it can gather all the data it needs to gather. Simple as that. And then of course we got the actual manual instructions as well. So definitely have a read through this. With smart rings, it's always good to know what you're looking at. What else do we have in here? We have what looks to be a cable. If I can try and pull this out. There we go. It's just a picture of a cable. What cable do we have? Let's have a look. It's a USB Type A to USB Type C. It looks about 1 meter long. So lovely, jubbly, and nice to know that that comes as well. And then we have our actual charging dock as well. So it is a magnetic charging dock. You can see the magnets underneath of there. It's made out of what feels like aluminium, and it's got a bit of a grip underneath as well, which is nice. The input is 5 volts 1 amp, and output is 5 volts 1 amp for use with the smart ring charging dock. Lovely. So we'll go ahead and have a look at the ring and see what the charging dock all looks like when it sits on there. So here we have the charger dock. To be honest with you, when I said the cable looked about 1 meter long, it actually isn't. It's about half a meter long. So yeah, it would have been nice if they included the meter long cable, because you know how it is with cabling, and everything in the house. We got all your phone chargers and everything gets all mungled up, and the plugs are always really far away, so it would have been nice if it was a longer cable, but hey ho, it's just a USB type A to USB type C cable. You can get loads of them. Here we have the ring over here, so it's got like this like raw titanium sort of look to it. It looks really, really good. My ring I'm wearing on my finger over here is a silver ring, and comparing the colour to that silver, you can see the grey style definitely a lot more. So here we have the actual ring itself, and it does look very, very nice. I'll try and focus it here. We've got this shiny, glossy, but also matte finish on here as well. It's like a brushed sort of finish, and there's the little dimple divot that we were talking about. That's the bit that will go directly underneath your arm, your finger over here, and it'll be facing towards the palm. Inside here we can see all the circuitry and all the gadgets and technology going on here. So let's try and focus that right there so you guys can have a look at that. Look at that. Now, we've reviewed smart rings on this channel before, so we've seen a lot of this stuff. This is super, super cool technology. Really, really small integrated tech, all in this small, tiny interface. And this is actually one of the lightest smart rings I have felt. It honestly feels like there's no battery in it. That's crazy how light this is. But of course, there is a battery because we've got our charging point right over there, which simply slips on with a magnet, so just like so. Quite a strong magnet as well, I may say. It really did pull that on quite a bit. And there you go, we got our flashing green, which tells us this ring is fully charged. So I'm going to go ahead and put this ring on, and then we'll have a look at the actual Nova Ring app, and we'll see what the app is telling us and what it's all about. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we have the actual Nova Ring app. It's super easy. Just make an account, just set up. And the only thing that was really long was sending the email verification, where it sends you an OTP to your email in order for you to verify that it's actually a real human making the account. That was really, really long. It just wasn't sending the email for some reason. But when I signed in with Google, it worked a lot easier. So maybe it's just me, or maybe there's just some little bug on their servers right now. But we're in, made the account, and it was really simple to do. Once you're in, it literally comes up saying pairing your ring. Make sure your ring is on charge on this dock, and then you can go ahead and pair it straight away. So it's really easy. So the ring fits really nicely on me. Actually, it's quite snug. Doesn't come off really easy. Doesn't stay. Doesn't move, and the divot just stays underneath as well. So that's really nice. Of course, it's a brand new ring. It's not going to measure any data as of yet, but we can have a look at what sort of data it would pick up, and then we can see how accurate it is after I wear it for a little while. So here we have the actual ring layout of the actual Nova Ring app. So we've got the date, we've got insights on little tips and advice on how you can live a good balanced lifestyle. We've got our activity where it tells us the steps and how many calories we've burnt and how many minutes in total we've been walking. We've got our recovery rating, daily tag, which you can fill with anything that's happened throughout the day, which is nice little features. We've got our sleep data. Of course, there's no sleep data currently because I didn't sleep at all. We've only just taken the ring out. You can also record your exercises and what exercise you do through the app as well. We've got our heart rate over here, so we can actually measure our heart rate straight away. So during any measurement, ensure the sensor and the ring are close contact with the underside of your finger. Gap between the finger and the ring may affect the accuracy of the monitoring data. So go ahead and press OK, and this should now be measuring my heart rate. So we'll see how good it is. I mean, I'm assuming I don't need to stay still, if I'm honest with you. It will measure it while I'm moving. So we can continue to see what else we've got. So we've got blood oxygen level, we've got HRV, and we've got stress levels as well, which is all the sort of features that you need. So we've got 93 BPM, which is about right. So we see what my Apple Watch is measuring my heart rate at. Let's have a look. So I'll go ahead and get the Apple Watch out, and I'll measure my heart rate there. Let's see what this says. So it should probably be about, there you go, 90. So it's about right, if I'm honest with you. It's about accurate. There you go, it's between 90 and 95. So 93 is actually very accurate. So we know the heart rate monitor is actually very accurate. Now the layout of the app is very simple, very easy, which is what I like. Some smart rings can overcomplicate the app a bit too much. If you're a very technical person, that smart ring will be perfect for you if you like an overcomplicated app. But if you're a very simple person who just really wants to just track your normal everyday steps on your health, a really simple app like this is exactly what you need. We've got other features over here, so recovery, which is deep dives more further into your sort of data, so it's your sleep quality score, your average HRV, and it sort of just goes through your main stuff just a little bit deeper into it. So in your sleep ratio, it can tell you how restful you were, how light you were, and how your REM sleep was as well. We've got other features here which dive even further into your sleep data, so you can see your daily, your weekly, and your monthly sleep data and the sleep scores, and what your heart rate is while you're sleeping, what your biological clock is, what your temperature was. It can gather so many types of data, and it literally records it for a long time as well, which is really good. If we go over here, we've got meditation option over here, so you can play like some nice relaxing sounds. So if you ever just want to relax and chill because your stress levels are too high, your rings told you your stress is a bit too high, or your rings told you you're not getting any good sleep, go ahead and go on the meditation section where you can literally play some relaxing sounds like this, and you can just sit back and relax and head straight to bed, or just not be stressed anymore, whichever it is. Whether you're at work and you're super stressed out, or you can't sleep because you're really hungry and you want a midnight snack but you're not allowed midnight snacks, wherever your imagination takes you. I don't know what I was talking about there, my words came out really weird, but you know what I mean, wherever your imagination takes you. So let's just stop that. It's actually a little bit annoying, but you've got loads of different things that you can do on here, so that's great. It's great that it comes with this nice little addition, and a lot of these apps that normally so when you dive into the settings of the app, you can also see the battery percentage and whether it's connected or not, your phone to the ring. You can also see your goal settings, where you can set your steps, how many calories you want to burn, and how many minutes of exercise you want to be doing every day, and whether you meet it or not, it will give you an alert. You then have your profile where you can set your height, your weight, your stride length, and whether your gender is, and you can also change your name and your nicknames. But I noticed a little bug on the app over here as well. When you set your nickname, so let's do TNN for example, when you press done, it just refreshes the screen. You can't actually tap out, you have to exit the app and go back on it again. So it can be a little bit buggy, but that's the only bug I really noticed on the app. So in this section here, we can change the unit format to metric or imperial. You can change the temperature to Celsius, Fahrenheit. You get a low battery reminder, so if the battery on your ring is running low, you get a nice little reminder. You can get a reminder for your heart rate if it reaches a certain amount, so you can set the amount manually, but the default is 163. You get blood oxygen during your sleep, so if you wanted to read your blood oxygen levels during your sleep, you can. And of course, if you have menstrual cycle as well, you can set that as well, and it will set that to the home screen. So it's nice that it has all these other features as well. You've also got this gesture control feature, where if the ring is on your hand, you can shake your hand and it will take a picture like so, and it will save it to your gallery. And then the other stuff you got on here is your firmware versions. You compare it with Apple Health, Strava, and then you got customer service, your usual stuff that you get on these apps. So that's pretty much it with the ring and the app. It's already picked up quite a few steps as it is. So we'll see how we get on using the ring, and yeah, we'll go on from there. After wearing it for a day, we'll see how much information it picks up and how accurate it is and how good it is. So stay tuned for that. So I've been using the ring for a couple of days, and I have to say it's very good at keeping its condition. So you can see here, no scratches at all, and I actually do a very hard heavy work of mechanics using a lot of tools and stuff, so not a single scratch and damage, and the battery is lasting very nicely as well. Data wise, it's gathered a lot of data, and it's a little bit off compared to the Apple Health data, but it's not too far off, and that could also be because of the stride length that I've selected when setting this up. So I'd say it's pretty accurate when comparing different stuff like the recovery ratings, my sleep. I got 9 hours 24 minutes sleep last night, which is roughly correct. And then you can see here your nights before, so you can select your dates like that, and then you can literally select a range of dates and gather all the data that you need, and it's pretty accurate, and it literally goes through all of awake, REM, light, restful, all sorts of different stuff here. The heart rate monitor is actually pretty accurate as well. Comparing that to my Apple Watch, is actually pretty close, and I'm actually a little bit ill as well, so it's probably going to be a little bit higher than usual, so that's about right. And then we've got all the other levels over here as well. So it's very good. It gathers it and it takes all your data throughout the day on, without you having to worry, without you having to press any buttons or anything like that. And the battery life is actually pretty decent on this too. So a little close up here of the battery life. If I've been wearing this for around just over a day, we've lost around 50% battery a day of usage. So after about 2 or 3 days, you probably need to charge your ring up again. But if you're going to do things like when you go to the shower in the morning, when you're getting ready, or just in your lunch break, just stick it on the dock and stick it on charge. It will be charged fully and ready for the day. So if you are interested in purchasing the Nova Ring, link to buy will be down below in the description. I'm going to give it an overall score of 8 out of 10. The user experience on the app is very simple, very easy to use, but it's just a very basic, simple app. There's not much to it really. Regarding the ring as well, the build quality is really fantastic. It's absolutely really nice. The way it's polished, not got any scratches on it from the 2 days I've worn it, so I'm really impressed as well. I've worn many other rings before and I've literally scratched it on the first day, so this is very impressive that it's not scratched yet. And overall wise on how to use it, how to set it up, very simple, very easy. The app is a little bit buggy, but it's not too bad. And yeah, if you're interested in purchasing it, link to buy down in the description. Use code TNN to get 10% off. And as always guys, thanks for watching. And if you want me to do a comparison video of this ring with other smart rings, then definitely comment that down below and I may even do a comparison video.